Hello from me, Lazarus. Welcome to the next lesson in the course on creating a website from scratch. We are currently working on my second book, creating a website from scratch. I say second because I had done the first edition in 2021. This one is improved. Oh, I just want to say that right now. I'm actually working on my third book, or part 2 of my book, Building a Website from Scratch, Master Techniques in Adaptive and Responsive Design. Here I have described it on the main page of my website. I really hope it will be ready soon and you can see it, and buy it, of course. So, for now, we've come this far, and we're continuing with the chapters on the new features in CSS 3. Let's open the PDF file. Last time we looked at the clamp function and now there are two parts coming up, CSS Flexbox, which is short for Flexible Box, Layout Module. The next one is about CSS Grid Layout. Now, this module we already covered it in chapter February 1, 27, and so I'll just briefly present it here. This is a special flexible flex container, which contains flex elements, which are also flexible. They can be placed in rows or columns, and be aligned exactly along a horizontal or vertical axis. We've looked at this thing. Here we can see this diagram here that shows this, along the major axis, which is the horizontal one, or along the minor axis, which is the vertical one. We showed this in the previous chapter 27, where we looked at it. I'll briefly repeat what tasks can be solved with it. Flex elements in the container are effectively managed. They are arranged left to right, or right to left, when arranged in rows. Either top-down or bottom-up, when they are arranged in columns, and it can redefine, change the display, the order of display of the elements. This is very valuable, to automatically size elements so that they fit into the available space. This too, horizontal and vertical centering so far. Vertical centering elements was a problem and was done with hacks or in tables, but this is not correct for layout. Moreover, it can also collect elements without overfilling it, and it can create columns of the same height and rows of the same length. Also very valuable. That is, CSS Flexbox is a complete module that includes various properties that apply to the container itself, others to its elements. And the creation is done, as you already know, through the display property, by setting it to flex or inline flex. Here are some of its properties: defines in which direction it is arranged, indicates when elements are wrapped, used as a shorthand for setting the properties in the two above. Justify content is used to align flex elements horizontally. Align item is for vertical alignment. Align content for flex lines. Regarding when to use, CSS Flexbox, experts write that it is better for aligning components within the parent container. For example, to design a beautiful menu or an image gallery. CSS in the simplest terms. I will say the rule that we emphasize in the current book on responsive design. When using one dimension, regardless of horizontal or vertical, we use Flexbox. When using two dimensions, that is, a grid, we use grid layout. That's all I can say. That's all for this lesson. Best regards.